I'm Corrine Carr, and I'm excited to be a part of the COVID-19 Day Fitness Challenge. We are in my backyard currently because I have some knee issues and I try to work out on softer surfaces as much as possible. So let's get started. The first exercise is airplanes, which is great for balance. It strengthens the hamstrings and lower back, all good for pickleball. So we're going to do 30 seconds on the right leg and then 30 seconds on the left leg. So we're going to balance on the right leg and go down into an airplane motion. And then stand back up and then go back down. Right, so you're going to do that for 30 seconds and then switch to the left leg. And then do that for 30 seconds as well. Next, what we want to do is lateral lunges. Okay, so most of pickleball, we stand along the kitchen line. All of our movement is along the kitchen line, and so it's very lateral. And this exercise will help you push off of your right leg back to center or your left leg back to center. So we're going to alternate legs. So you're going to do that for 1 minute. You want to make sure that you're keeping your back upright. You don't want to slouch at all. Next exercise is drop squats. So again, we're going to focus on the glutes, which is a big part of pickleball as well. Most people are in a little bit of a squat position when they're dinking. I'm probably more so in that position than some others. I at least feel like I spend almost my entire time at the kitchen down in a squat. So this is very important. So these are drop squats, not just regular squats. So, all right, so again, you want to make sure you keep your back upright. You don't want to slouch, and you're going to alternate which hand you touch the ground with. So you're going to do that for 1 minute. Next, we're going to do plank walks, which is a great core exercise. The core is also important for pickleball. At least for me, I struggle a little bit with lower back pain, and if we strengthen our core, it'll also address that. This position here where you're leaning over into the kitchen can be a little bit stressful on the lower back, and so strengthening your core will help you stay strong, not get tired when you're playing long matches. So when you're doing the plank walks, you want to make sure you alternate between your right hand and left hand for which side you're using to push up off of the ground. So I think the easiest way to do this is to do 30 seconds using one side and then 30 seconds using the other. So I'm going to start off by pushing off the ground with my right hand, and then for the second 30 seconds you would push off with your left hand. So you start out in a plank position, and I'm going to push off with my right. Alright, so you do that for 1 minute. I like doing plank walks rather than just regular planks because I feel like I get a little bit more of an arm workout from it, and I know pickleball doesn't require quite as much arm strength as some other sports, but you don't want to totally neglect it, so I like to build that in a little bit. And then the last exercise is an agility exercise. So I'm going to side shuffle between the cones that are behind me, and then when I get to the last cone, I'm going to sprint back to where I am now. And ideally you're going to do this as fast as possible. The side shuffle, you want to stay low and in an athletic position, and then on the sprint, obviously you want to run as fast as you can. Again, this is going to be good for your lateral movement, and then also the forward motion with the sprint is good for when you move from the baseline to the kitchen. All right, so here we go. So that is it. The last exercise you'll also do for a minute, so see how many rotations you can get in that 1 minute. And then once you've been through everything, I would say do it at least one more time. If you're super motivated, do it a third time. I would normally do this 3 times. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy your day of fitness.